Hey, how you doing? We're back with more Atelier Firis. Last time, we made it through a couple more areas. We helped out a town. We helped out some adventurers. We even helped out some plants. But now, we need to help out a whole new town by figuring out why the ships aren't running anymore. So let's see, where are our quests at? Need to beat the Chimera Beast. We need to go to Dona. This guy costs too much money. Okay, so we gotta check around town and see if anybody knows anything. Ordinarily, this is wherein we would catch the most, but... Alright, that didn't help me at all. What about you? Oh, no, right. We talked to them last time. Here we go. Thing happening.
Okay then. See you. Yep, see ya. Can you catch anything here? Yeah, all kinds of things. Little fish, big fish, and girls like you.
Ma'am, are you coming on to me?
Huh? Me? You were fishing for me?
You're pretty good.
You bit at the perfect time. My friend went home, so I was gonna be bored. Hey, so what's your name? Me? I'm Firis, and this is my big sister, Liana. Firis and Liana. I'm Maiya.
This is Maiya Holthouse. Where did we see that last name before?
By the way, you two aren't from around here, are you? Why did you come to this town? Are you tourists? No, I'm an alchemist. I'm on a journey to take the license exam. So that's why. But that's a little unexpected. To think you were an alchemist, Firis. Unexpected? What does that mean? Do I not look like an alchemist? Nope. You just seemed a lot different from the other alchemist I know. But it's unfortunate that you came to town at a time like this. Huh? Didn't my big brother tell you already?
Oh.
You can't get any further from this town. He's such an idiot too, though. I know the situation, but he doesn't explain it thoroughly, so nobody accepts it.
Hey, could your older brother be...
Yep. Kai's my big brother. Then... Wait, Maiya. Do you know what's going on in this town? Of course I do. And I bet my brother didn't tell ya. But I can't tell you so easily either. It'll come with a price. A price? What exactly do you mean? To tell the truth, my shop is over there. Could you buy something? I don't care what. If you do, I'll tell you everything I know. Huh? That's all? Yep, that's all, really. I don't lie that much. Anyway, I'll be waiting at my shop.
How cute. So what will you do? Do you want to visit her shop?
Yeah, of course. We'll make her spill everything she knows.
Firis, that way of saying it. You sound like a bad person.
Alright, so I think we've established that Liana is gay as a tangerine. mushroom.
No, you need to resist. You can't eat this, even if you're hungry.
Wait, where did she say the shop was? This is the blacksmith. Oh, it's way the hell up there. Alright, so it's going to be around this corner and up just a bit. Damn it.
Found something!
Okay, it looks like everything's back. I'm getting fed up with this. Because this just keeps cutting my streams up. And it's not my internet, so it's Streamlabs just being garbage. Again. Okay, let's try this. Alright, so. Ah, welcome to my shop. Excuse me, this is pretty admirable, Maiya. You're already running a shop at your age. I know, right? Or so I want to say, but this is actually my brother's shop. He made the shop to revitalize the town, but he doesn't have time to sell anything here. That's why I'm running the shop in his place. But I hardly get any customers, so it's boring. That's why I wanted you to visit the shop. I see. In that case, maybe I'll drop by from time to time. Really? Thanks, Firis. We have all kinds of things that I chose to sell. Buy something. I don't mind what. If you do, I'll tell you what's happening in this town. Alright, so is there anything that in the shop that I would want to buy? Also, this flower pot's glowing.
I restocked the items that were running out. Buy more of them. Which one?
So these are an accessory.
Is this a bank? Come back. Thanks. Okay then, I'll tell you about this town as promised. It happened not too long ago. The lake by our town suddenly got really stormy and rough. The rain pours and the water's all choppy. On top of all that, a huge waterspout appeared. Because of that, we stopped sending ships into the lake. That's also the reason why you're stuck here.
I see. The ships from this town were vital for traffic between the east and west shores of the lake. And if they stopped... This is a bigger problem than I imagined.
That's right. They're also hiding the storm out in the lake. so only a few people know the reason. The ships have stopped, but people don't know why. That's why everyone is so unhappy. But if that's what happened, then wouldn't it be better to look for a solution with everyone's help? I think so too, but my brother insists on hiding it no matter what. He says that this town was built around shipping and tourism. Most of our income comes from that. We're already troubled enough by the ship stopping, but if rumors about the lake spread and tourists don't come...
I see. The town wouldn't last very long if that happened.
That's what he thinks. I don't really understand, though. Thanks, Maiya. I get what's happening in this town now.
It's helpful that you knew so much. Maybe Kai told you because you're his little sister.
Nope. My brother didn't tell me a single thing. You see, I actually have a better source of information.
A better source of information? What's that?
I told you earlier that I know another alchemist, right? They're the one who told me everything. Oh, if you want, you could meet them too, Firis. Is it okay? And maybe I will. Okay, it's settled. I'll go ahead and tell them about it. You should come a little later. Their atelier is around here. It's the atelier, got that? The atelier. See you there.
So there's an atelier nearby.
I'll take this.
But to get there, we need to take the stupid way. I don't know why you wouldn't have bridges connecting every single section. That would be this. So we are going to be getting our next recommendation soon.
Ah, Rin! These were the people I was talking about.
Firis and Liana, right? It's nice to meet you. My name is Ren. I'm an alchemist working here in Flussheim.
Oh, it's nice to meet you too. Rin is an amazing alchemist who even passed the license exam. Now that I think about it, that makes her your senior, Firis.
No, that's not really how it works. I heard about your situation from Maiya. It seems you're on your way to take the exam in Reisenberg.
That's right. Ren, do you have any ideas about how to get there from this town?
This may be unpleasant to hear, but that would be difficult. You're already aware of the strange event happening in the lake, yes?
Yeah. Rough waters, lots of rain, and a waterspout.
That's right. The waterspout being the most troublesome of all. I've never seen one of that size before. Ships can't go near it. If they did, they would be torn to pieces. As long as that waterspout exists, sending ships to the opposite shore is virtually impossible.
there a way to get there without crossing the lake?
If there was a path like that, I think we would have tried it already. Then we have to make that waterspout disappear somehow.
No, that would be difficult too. I tried making various items and using them, but I couldn't even weaken it.
No way! Then we're at a complete dead end.
Hey, maybe we should leave for now. We're just gonna get more gloomy if we stand around.
You're right. I'm sorry for troubling you. Shall we get going, Firis?
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, Ren.
No, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
That's not true. Anyway, excuse us. See you too, Maiya. Yeah, see ya.
What should we do? Maybe we can try swimming across the lake? Oh, I didn't realize you were such a strong swimmer, Firis. You already know that I can't swim. Of course I know. In that case, our last hope is ill. Ugh. That's right, I'm sure she found some amazing information. Right, I mean, this is ill we're talking about, who sucks and is annoying. It's the ill. Okay, let's believe in ill and get back to the inn.
Some big clouds.
So they just want me to head back to the inn.
Oh, this isn't good. Hey, Il? I'm still going to ask. How did it go?
Oh, Firis. I think we're done for. Huh, this town is pretty. It might be nice to just live here for the rest of our lives.
Stop that escapism, Il!
But nobody would tell me anything. How did it go for you? Did you figure anything out?
Well, kind of. So you see...
Okay, I see. This really is a bad situation. But we can't give up because of something like this, right? We've got to go and take that exam after all.
Huh? But you just said a little while ago that you'd be happy living here.
Quiet! I was just confused for a moment. Anyway, we need to think of a way to get past this. Let's brainstorm, Firis.
Huh? Right now?
Of course! It would be trouble if we couldn't make it in time for the exam. Come on!
Aw, give me a break!
no good. I can't think of anything.
Hey, this was all your idea, Il.
I know, but I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything. We need to cross the lake on a ship, but the waterspout is in the way and we can't cross.
But even an officially licensed alchemist can't make an item to make the waterspout go away. If we can't get past the waterspout in a normal ship, then we can make a ship that can withstand it.
Just because an official alchemist couldn't do it, doesn't mean that we can't make an item to get rid of it. Huh? Looks like your answer is different from mine.
So it seems.
Hey, Firis, we were still making a combined effort for this, right?
Yeah, at least that's what I thought.
Then let's do this. We'll both test the methods we came up with. Then we'll cross the lake using whichever way we figure out first, together.
Okay, we're both going to take the exam after all.
Right. Let's do our best, okay?
Yeah!
Okay then. See you later.
Good morning, Firis. Where's Il?
She already left. Oh, right, Leah. I decided to make a ship. Not just any ship. An amazing ship that can withstand a waterspout.
Make a ship? That's funny. So alchemists can even make ships?
No, it won't fit in a cauldron, so that way won't work. I'm going to think of another way to build it.
Well, you came up with the idea. You have my support.
Yeah, thanks. First, I need to think about what parts are necessary to cross through a waterspout. I don't know much about ships. It might be faster to ask all kinds of people about it. This is a combined effort with Il. I need to work my hardest.
Okay. Alright, so we figured out how we're gonna tackle this problem. Looks like we've got a bunch of quests to do as well. So we gotta talk to people, find out what they think. An alchemist, huh? You won't be able to make the next exam unless the ships can set sail. That doesn't help. Try being helpful next time. For some reason, it's become harder to get the things I want these days. Also not helpful. You're a salesman. Don't need to buy anything from you. They're fishing. Okay, we spoke to them before. It doesn't seem like anybody's got anything new for us. Let's check in with Logi.
Ah, Firis.
I'm sorry if this is just my imagination, but are you worried about something, Logi?
Was it showing? I guess that's a failure as a merchant. I told you before how the flow of goods has stagnated, right? Because of that, I can't acquire metal for smithing. Even if I wanted to smelt it myself, I don't have time to go and gather ore.
I see. Then maybe I can make it for you?
You'll make it, Firis? What do you mean?
She might not look it, but Firis is actually an alchemist.
You are? Well, in that case, I should have talked to you about it sooner. In the past, an alchemist I know helped me out a lot. I know just how amazing alchemists can be. And if you're an alchemist too, then I'd love to ask you to do it.
Yeah, just leave it to me. I'll make something...
All right, thanks. Yeah.
Is this okay?
Ah, you've made it for me. Let me take a look. Yeah, this is well made. Alchemy really is amazing. There won't be any issue using this as a smithing material. Thanks. It really helped me out.
It was nothing. I'm just happy that I could help.
Okay, now that I don't have to worry about materials, I should continue with my work. Would you two care to watch?
Oh yeah, I'd love to.
All right then, in that case. There, that should do it.
You finished that armor so quick. That's amazing, Logi.
Not really. I'm still in training. You can go ahead and touch it if you want.
Wow, it's really hard.
Armor needs to stop impacts, so it's made especially tough. It consists of several layers of metal, so it'll take quite a beating to make it budge.
Armor is really amazing. Wait, it stops impacts and won't budge?
Firis, we shouldn't get in the way of his work for too long. Maybe we should leave now?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you very much, Logi.
No, thank you. You really helped me out. I'll see you again.
Armor. I feel like I'm close to coming up with something. I'll think about it later.
That's a lot of coal, just for talking to him. Okay. So... still have a couple of other things to do. So we should probably check in with Maiya. Ah, it's no good. What am I doing wrong? Maiya, are you fishing? Yeah, or at least I was trying. Today's no good at all. Fishing isn't fun if you don't catch anything. If only there was an amazing way to get a big catch whenever you want it. A big catch whenever you want. That sounds difficult. Maybe you can improve the bait? If the bait looks tasty, they might start biting more. Bait, huh? That might not be a bad idea. Okay, then how about this? Since you came up with it, try making some amazing bait with alchemy. Something that seems really delicious that the fish will bite the moment they see it. That sounds fun. I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try. Okay, then bring it to me when you're done, and I'll keep trying in my own way until then.
I've got it!
Right. So we learned a new recipe. Got tons of quests now. And he's on Shanty Street. And come to think of it, we never actually went past this spot, so... It's the Institute. Notice board. Another merchant. What am I supposed to do if we can't cross the lake? Am I just going to have to swim? I saw a ship set sail, but it came back rigget away. That's real good. I wonder why that is. I was born and raised in Flussheim, but this is the first time I've ever seen it so lifeless. Oh! Wow, alright, we got cursing in this game. Shit, if only I could do something about that storm. Let's head on over to Shanty Street. I really shouldn't push it this much. Whoa. Oh, it's just you. You surprised me. You seem kind of busy, Kai. Well, yeah, sailors have a lot of work. Is it because of the waterspout? What? How do you know about that? Who did you hear it from? That's a secret. Well, I can't help it if you found out. It's exactly as you said. I don't want to leave things the way they are now, but I've been trying ways to cross the waterspout, but it just damages the ships, and I haven't had any decent results. I know I've done something terrible to them. I want to repair them, but we don't have enough lumber because the flow of goods stopped. It all gives me a headache. Then should I go and gather lumber for you? What? Is it okay? That would really help, but... yeah, just leave it to me. I'll bring a few different ones for you. I see. Sorry about this, but thanks. Alright, so we got a new quest.
I thought of a new item!
And we got a new recipe to go with it. And there is the waterspout. And there goes the frame rate. And it's back.
Gathered it! I'm kind of thirsty. I wonder if it's okay to drink this.
It seems that we've got to go to a very specific spot. There we are. So that's the waterspout. If we can see it from here, it must be huge. Yes, considering the size, I can understand why the shipping was stopped. Yeah, I guess things aren't all fun outside.
Fish and clams. Things that live in water are really tasty.
And a crab! Picked up a crab. Oh, there's a chest.
Treasure! Come to me!
Got a lot of fish. So that pretty much... Oh, no, wait, there's something else going on over here. Oh, no, we gotta give him lumber. But there seems to be more going on. Oh, no, wait, that's the exit once we actually get to repair the... Once we get a ship that's ready. So we need to find lumber. Alright, so what's the deal with this section?
Here is all filled out.
Alright, we 100%ed that. We can turn that into the institution as well. So now it would be best if we head back to the Atelier. That way we can handle 2 of our quests.
The map around here is all filled out. This is a nice feeling.
Okay, so let's hop inside.
Come out, Atelier.
Are you thinking about something? If it's about today's dinner, it's your favorite. I'm not thinking about tonight's menu. I was thinking about armor. Armor? Do you want to wear it or something? No, I want to put it on the ship. Logi said that before that armor stops impacts, right? In that case, if I put armor on the ship, the hull could hold together even while passing through the waterspout. No, that's not how things work. I see, armor for a ship. That's quite the idea. You think so? But I don't know if it's even possible. Then maybe you should ask a specialist. It would definitely be faster than wandering on your own. Specialist? That must be Logi. I got it. I'll go and ask. So we learned liquid catalyst and tasty looking bait.
Now, what to make?
So liquid catalyst. Tasty looking bait. What do we need? Wheat, 2 wheat flours. Let's make another one.
That would be best. Is this a catalyst? Okay, let's stick those here. Material set. Is this time to start making it? I guess it's good enough. Excuse me. It really is Firis.
That's what I told you. There was no mistake that this is Firis' Atelier.
Is Sophie? And Plakta? Leah, am I dreaming right now?
Should I pinch your cheeks for you? It wouldn't change what you're seeing, though.
Yeah, this isn't a dream. It's been a while, Firis. Miss Sophie! Miss Sophie!
This kind of stuff makes me dislike characters. Just randomly crying.
Don't cry, Firis.
Like, I have nothing against crying, but it's like... I don't mind it if it's in really, like, something that's really sad, or something that's overwhelmingly, like, emotional, but, like, just crying out of nowhere like this just kind of... It just seems like crying for the sake of crying. And it makes the character seem...
I thought she was growing up a bit lately, but she's gone right back to being a kid in front of
Basically,
Sophie.
yeah. It infantilizes the character, and I can't stand stuff like that.
Sophie's the same. In front of Firis, she's how she was back in the past. I guess it means the two of them get along that well. Yes, most likely. But this makes you a little jealous too, doesn't it? Yes, a little.
Miss Sophie!
It's obnoxious. It doesn't add anything to the character.
Are you okay? Have you calmed down? Yeah. I'm sorry about this. I started crying as soon as we met and all. Don't worry about it. I was so happy that I wanted to cry too. But why are you here? Probably the same reason as you, Firis. I came to ride the ferry.
We spotted your Atelier along the way, so we decided to visit.
We thought you'd already have crossed to the other side. I guess we got lucky. Firis, we should ride the ship together. Huh? What? Do you not want to ride on a ship with me? No, that's not it. You didn't know already? All the ships in this town are stopped now. What? What's that supposed to mean? I didn't know.
It's natural not to know if you only just arrived.
Your consideration only makes it more
Boo-woo.
painful. But if you're working this hard, I'm sure it'll be fine. Huh? Because you've made it this far by your own strength, Firis.
Yes, the fact that you've made it to this town already is evidence of your efforts.
And considering how much work you've done, you'll definitely be able to solve the town's problem. That's what I believe. Yeah! I'll definitely make a ship to cross the waterspout. Yep, but let me know if you're having trouble. I'll do what I can to help. Anyway, we should get going, Plakta.
I agree. Since the transport ships have stopped, we should stay in this town for a while.
If you want to see us, come visit anytime. See you later! I didn't really expect to meet Sophie and Plakta here. But I'm still really happy to see them.
Alright.
Now, what to make?
make some tasty
What
bait.
material should I use? Is this okay? 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 Is this okay?
Nothing I can really
Now
do.
it's time to paddle it, okay? Let's start. This goes here. Material set. I'll put this here. Material set. I'll put this here. Is this the best way? Okay then. Time to mix it up. Yeah. This is fine.
And level 18 alchemy. Alright, it's done. It looks more delicious than I thought it would. Nobody's watching. Maybe I'll have a little taste. Wait, but this is fish food. But... I managed to resist the temptation. It must be amazing bait, if it even charmed me. But I'm sure this will work on fish too. Okay, I should go and give it to Maiya right away. So we did make the hourglass.
What kind of atelier should I make? Looks good.
It's a pretty nice hourglass.
What kind of atelier should I make? Okay.
And we'll just leave one of these slaying here. So we'll talk to Logi, and then we've also got to talk to Maiya with the bait. Logi, there's something I want to discuss with you. Discuss, I don't mind, what is it? You want to put armor on a ship to pass through the waterspout. I'm surprised to hear something like that was happening, but your idea is just as surprising. Is it too reckless? I'd be lying if I said it wasn't, but I don't think it's impossible. If you're passing through a waterspout, the ship's strength is vital. Covering the hull in metal would increase it. I think it's worth a shot. Really? Alright. See? Aren't you glad you asked? Yep, you were right about that, Leah. With armor on the ship, we could even pass through a waterspout. Logi agreed, so it must be fine. So let's now deliver the bait to Maiya.
Yeah. Is this okay?
Here, Maiya, I tried making the bait we talked about before. Wow, this looks delicious. It's okay if I eat a tiny bit just to test? No, don't eat it. Shouldn't do that. It may look delicious, but I don't think it's meant for people to eat. Ooh, I see, that's too bad. Maiya, I know exactly how you feel, though I can't admit it out loud. Oh well, I'll give this bait a try. You should watch, too. Wow, I caught so much. I'm shocked. Fish sure are simple-minded. They started biting like crazy after just switching bait. Yeah, although that bait did look delicious. Did you say something, Firis? Nope, nothing. Oh, by the way, it seems you've been fishing for a long time, Maiya. Is the shop okay? Shop? Oh, I totally forgot. This is bad. What should I do? Give me your fishing rod. It's really bad. I'm definitely gonna get in trouble this time. Boo-boo. Sorry, I'm going back to the shop now. See you later. Give me your fishing rod. Seems like something Maiya would do. I just hope she doesn't get scolded by Kai. Oh right, Maiya was Kai's younger sister. She might know something about ships too. I should try asking her.
I got it!
Okay, we got a bunch of stuff. Actually, I'm curious now.
Where should I go next?
Okay, let's testing that out. Okay, that actually seems better. And then if I bring that up, I'm just testing the mic's sensitivity.
Where should I go next?
Okay, that's All right, that should do it. Yeah, I think that got it. Not sure why it had jumped up so high. In any case, we can head back up to the shop. Not sure how my mic just got like super sensitive again. It's very weird. Oop, what's happening?
Was that ill? What could she be doing at Ren's Atelier? I'm curious, so I'll take a look.
Are you Ren?
I am, but who are you?
I'm Ilmeria von Lineweber, an alchemist.
Lineweber? Could you be from the Lineweber family?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter right now. I came here to show this to you.
This is a recipe?
Yep. I was thinking of an item that could get rid of the waterspout out in the lake. I heard you've already tried, so I wanted to hear your opinion. What do you think?
I think it's a well-designed and mostly complete recipe. However, I doubt you could extinguish the waterspout using this.
What? Why not?
To put it simply, I already tried an item that was about the same as this. But you've already seen the results of that.
I see. Sounds like your official license isn't just for show.
No, you're more impressive. To think you have knowledge of such advanced alchemy at your age.
I'm not going to give up. I'll definitely get rid of that water spout. I'll come back again. Firis? Why are you here?
No reason. I just happened to be passing by.
Oh, really? Well, whatever. Bye-bye.
Looks like Elle is hard at work. I can't lose.
Alright, well, we don't have to go in there for anything, so... So let's check in on the shop. Closed today for reasons. I hope Maiya isn't getting yelled at.
Could this mean?
Yeah, this layout is not good at all. Because according to this layout, to get to there, hold on. We'd have to go, basically we have to get in there from the side. The only way there is through this section. Because see, this section just kind of turns around on itself. So we literally can only get through by crossing at the top here. Like, there should be way more bridges connecting these areas. What do you think, Alessa? Alessa agrees. So I'm starting to understand the way this map works. Because we walk on the dark side, the dark sections, and then the lighter sections are the buildings and such, and just like non-walkable paths. So just going on that, the path there is kind of terrible. Okay, so we need to bolt out of here. So we gotta go hunt down wood.
Alchemy actually uses a lot of plants.
Flussheim ahead, lively town of sailors and delicious fish. It even rivals Reisenberg.
Gathering stuff bright and early in the morning.
Oop.
I got it! It's a material from an animal. I should ask Leah for details.
Okay, so we got a new recipe. Silent Labyrinth. Don't think that's exactly what I'm looking for, but good to know. Hopefully my voice is coming through still.
Found something! Lunchtime. What could be for lunch?
Oh, I think we finally got that blue steel recipe. Oh wow, we came up with a bunch of stuff. We got 3 new recipes. Let's see here. So Donut Wood is in the Fave Hills.
The map around here is all filled out.
There's got to be some wood here in the Traveler's Grove. It would really suck if they made us walk all the way to the Fave Hills just to get some. Also, might as well start fighting some more.
Okay, let's do our best.
Firis, are you hurt? No? That's good.
I thought of a new item. Gold, silver, treasure. I thought of a
Okay,
new
we're
item.
just getting recipes all over now. Just keep dumping them on me, game.
This can be used for sewing, tying, and as a material. String is really useful. Found something! This is fuel. I'll take this. It's useful for traveling and for synthesis.
Strongest swordsman V was here. V or Vi.
This can be used to make medicine. Should come in handy in a pinch. I'll take this.
Yeah, right, we got another one going. Oh, well, there's a forest here. There should be plenty of wood in the forest. Wow, this is a much bigger forest than the ones we've seen. You're right, when it's this deep, we could easily get lost. Make sure to check your map often, okay? Firis, be careful not to get so caught up in collecting materials you get lost, okay? I'll be fine, Leah. I'm not a kid, huh? It's unusual to run into people out here. Are you travelers? Yes, I'm Firis. I'm a traveler, but also an alchemist. I'm Liana, Firis' older sister. Ah, so your sisters traveling together? That's pretty cool. Sounds fun. Sorry, I forgot. I'm Drossel. Nice to meet you. This is Drossel of Iceberg. Drossel, nice to meet you too. Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get out of these woods. So I know I just met you, but see you. Bye. Sorry, but I've got to go. Don't wander too deep into the forest, okay? Bye. Did she just pop out of those bushes? Oh well. Found quite a lot today. Time to go back to the atelier and... Thank goodness I'm finally out of this forest. Or not. Guess this wasn't the way either. Drossel, where did you come from this time? Don't tell me. Drossel, are you lost? Lost? Me? No way. You're so funny, Firis. Anything, you're the one who's lost, aren't you? Would you like me to come with you, Why is she so confident? I think it's pretty obvious that she's the one who's lost. But if I leave her, she'll probably be lost in the forest forever. Should I help her get out?
What to do next? Oh, should they come with me already?
Alright, we've got a new party member.
I got it!
And we've got a new recipe. So sweet, now we got more people fighting with us. She uses an axe. So already this is good. Now let's check this damn forest for some for wood. That looks like a log to me. Oh, we can use bombs on this. Okay, perhaps that wasn't a good idea. So let's try thwacking the next one. Yeah, that's much better. So a bomb will break it faster, but we won't get good materials out of it. Oh, and a new material. So that means what's in here? Ah. Oh, alright, we got another recipe. So we gotta keep beating up Punny, and then we'll have a gun. And we need black tree stone shards for the next one. Kind of potato.
It's all white everywhere. I need to be careful not to get lost.
How many did we need? 10 pieces of wood. We need one more piece of wood. Just looking for another wood node. This fog is certainly not helping things. There we go.
It's cold and feels nice.
Think that no, that's a rock pile. There's a log. All right, we're good to go now. That's a couple logs.
What do you want for lunch today?
And we got the recipe for that material. So let's get out of the forest for now, because we got what we came for.
I'm getting a little tired, but I'm still fine.
Let's test out our new friend.
We can toy around with them.
Okay. There we go.
Firis, are you hurt? No? That's good.
So we're gonna need to find a better weapon for her.
Found something! Treasure! Come to me!
Got some meat. Oh, right, we need to fight more Puni. The more of these we fight, the closer we get to our
We can toy
pistol.
around with them. Decent hunting practice, I guess?
Still haven't got it yet. Just gonna have to beat up on all the Puni that we come across. I want that damn recipe.
We can toy around with them. Let's coordinate our...
I did it! I won!
Damn, still not there.
It's morning. You're so cute today too, Firis.
Who are you? Young lady, are you a traveler? Just ahead is a really big town called Flussheim. Yep, I know. Well, we gathered some wood. We got a new party member. So it's in our best interest to... Well, our LP's not going to go down while we meander through town. However, let's turn in our recipes.
Okay.
I'm coming in. Here, I brought snacks.
I bought them from a shop nearby. Want to take a break and eat together? Okay, then I'll go make some tea. Firis, I'll answer for you, all right? Okay, thanks. Firis, I made some snacks. Want to eat together? I'm sorry, wrong place. No, this isn't the wrong place. Then, wait, don't tell me! Are you a ghost haunting the Atelier? What should I do? Firis, are you okay?
Everybody in this land is a dingus.
Hey, do you know this airheaded girl? Huh? Oh, Miss Sophie! Firis, there's a ghost right there! A ghost? Where? What do you mean?
Everybody's a dingus.
That was good. So happy. So full. Me too. But this was a surprise. I came into the Atelier and there was someone I didn't know after all. Yeah, nothing like this ever happened to me before either. You know, being called a ghost by someone. I'm sorry, Il. I know that was really rude. There's no
Ooh.
excuse. No! I don't really mind. More importantly, the sweets you made were delicious, Sophie. Oh, really? Then I'll make them again sometime. Yeah, please. Yep. Oh, I've stayed over pretty long. I should get going soon. See you again. Is she your alchemy teacher? She's really... how can I put it? Lively? Yeah, she's really lively. And also really kind. You're right. It was pretty easy to tell. I'm a little jealous. What was that, Il? Anyway, I should get going too. Thanks for the tea. It was good. Bye-bye. Il seemed a little different from usual. Maybe it's just me.
Yes, we can finally make a damn fishing pole. We can also make leather. And a dancing plant. We can make a new axe. We can make a bunch of stuff.
What should I make?
Okay, we can make a pole axe, which should be good for our new pal.
Best.
There it is.
Is this catalyst? Okay, let's start. I'll put this here. Material set. This goes here. Yeah, this looks good. Is this okay? Okay then, time to jump. This is fine. Firis? Liana?
There's something we would like to ask.
It's nothing major, but how old are you, Liana?
Huh? Me?
I'm
So,
18.
if Firis is her younger sister, that means that she is under the age of 18.
She really was younger. No
Boo boo.
way.
See? It's exactly as I said.
What's going on?
Oh, sorry. To tell the truth, Plocta was scolding me about cleaning up earlier and...
It's ooh woo. Ooh woo.
The room was in a miserable state, and it was painful to look at. So I told her
Also,
it
hey
was
Brain Buster, how you
intolerable.
doing? Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great day.
I also said that despite being younger, Liana is much more responsible than her.
So I objected to that, saying that Liana is older than me. So it's only natural for her to be more responsible.
That's why, I'm embarrassed to say, we had an argument over Liana's age.
So that's what happened. But I don't think I'm that responsible. The fact that you say that alone makes you responsible. I'm going home. I've lost all my self-confidence.
I'll be leaving as well. I'm sorry for intruding.
Teacher was pretty shocked.
Yep.
You're right. I think Sophie is quite admirable myself.
This is a little rude to her. But if I compare her to you, Leah, I think you're way more responsible.
My, that makes me happy. As a special treat, I'll make your favorite for tonight's dinner. I need to go buy the ingredients right away. Since it's a special occasion, I'll splurge on more expensive ones.
She'd be more responsible if she wasn't like this. I'm close to coming up with an idea.
Oh, what's this one? Oh, finally we can make an I don't know if it's gonna be a weapon or if it's gonna be like a usable axe, but certainly something.
Now, what to make?
Give me that damn fishing pole, baby.
Is this okay? Which catalyst should I use? Okay, I'll put this here. Material set. I'll put this here. Yeah, this looks good. Material set. Okay then, time to mix it now. This is fine.
Now I can fish as much as I like. God damn right. By equipping the fishing pole, you can fish at certain places. Fish approach a spot where there are ripples in the water, press X. Short while after you start fishing, an exclamation mark will appear over your head. Press X within a certain period of time after it appears to catch a fish. There are several types of poles, each capable of catching different things. Try getting them all. Ah. Oh, my stomach is growling. I hope I catch tasty fish. No such thing exists, because fish are disgusting. Oh, this should probably equip the pole axe for Drossel.
Now, what to make?
Knuckle guard. Let's make a knuckle guard.
What material should I
Let's try to
use?
make a top tier one too.
Is this okay? Is this
So that
okay?
doesn't increase. Yeah, so
this
we just gotta.
Is this okay?
Huh. So none of these are actually good. Top tier.
Is this okay?
Huh, that's interesting. So we're looking at our yellow.
Catalyst. Okay, let's start. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here.
Actually, I'm curious. If I go do this,
Material set.
and then this.
Material set.
Alright. So I got a theory.
Material set.
If I do these,
Material set.
then I take this here.
This goes here. This goes here. Material set. Yeah, this looks good.
Close, but not quite.
Is this okay? Time to start making it. All right, it looks great.
What's wrong? When you stare at me like that, it makes it hard to concentrate. I was thinking you've gotten much stronger since we left home. Okay, I'll teach you something good. You can now activate Chain Strikes. When you fulfill certain conditions in battle, you can now activate Chain Strikes. Chain Strike is a powerful ability unique to each character. There are 2 conditions required to activate a Chain Strike. 1. Perform a chain attack of 3 or more allies. Have 130% or more linkage by the end of it. When this happens, the last character who took a turn will use a Chain Strike. Every character has a powerful Chain Strike ability, enough to turn the tide of battle. Make good use of Chain Strikes to gain an advantage. Encyclopedia. Alright, so Knuckle Guard's actually pretty good for a, for an accessory. Seems good enough. Alright, let's see if we can't get some wood over to, Kai. Or maybe we should check on, Maiya. So to get to her, instead of taking like a normal way, we've just gotta head up back this way, all the way to the top, and then over and back.
Such thick clouds. Firis.
Welcome. Maiya's running the shop like a normal person. Hey, you're saying like I'm always slacking off. Stop that. I'm sorry. Anyway, did you get yelled at for the other day? Nope, it was all fine. My brother's always soft on me. Well, I did get scolded a little bit, but it's nothing to worry about. That's good. Anyway, there's something I want to ask. Do you know a lot about ships, Maiya? Ships? I think I know more than your average person. Why? You're building a ship that can cross a waterspout. It's easy to understand. I think it's a good idea. You think of some fun things, Firis. But let's see. What would you need to cross a waterspout? First thing that comes to mind is a rudder. Nah, well, I mean, that's just for turning the ship. The rudder is the part that controls the direction of a ship, right? That's right. If you carefully change direction, you can aim for spots where the waterspout is weakest and sail through. That's not how it works. Although I'm not a special in this, so I can't say for sure. It's not how it works. No, this was really helpful. Thanks, Maiya. Don't worry about it. Just keep buying things at my shop. I'll keep that in mind when I need something. A rudder with good maneuverability. I need to make good use of Maiya's idea. I mean, you'd need that anyway. So it wants me to buy more stuff from her.
Which one?
Scissor shrimp. Let's buy a shrimp.
Is this thing? Come back again? Which one?
That didn't help any. Oh, no, okay. So we're done with her for now. So onward we go to give Kai some more, some wood. Yeah, LP doesn't diminish in town, which is good. See, what I'm not liking about some of this is there's a lot of space and nothing in it. It's just very padding designed. You want to have things happening and people moving and stuff to do and talk to, and it helps make up for all the just the largeness of the area.
All right.
Oh, I got you lumber, motherfucker. Damn it! Whoa, this is some great lumber. I owe you one. No problem. Please do your best to repair the ship. Yeah, and I've come to a realization. You're a good girl, Firis. Can't believe I was trying to hide the truth from you. I'm embarrassed at myself. Huh? Firis, if you have any troubles, ask me anything. I want to atone for my mistake. I see. Sure, Kai knows a lot about ships. Maybe I should ask him about it. Since you're offering, when building a ship, what part has the most relation to its strength? Do you want to become a shipwright or something, Firis? Doesn't matter. When it comes to strength, it's tied to the ship's most fundamental part, the keel. Seeing how you're interested, I'll explain how to make a keel. First, you... And that's how you do it. Did you understand? I see. So that's how you make it. If there's anything else you want to know, ask me anytime. I see what you did there. If I make a keel enhanced with alchemy, that should increase the strength of the ship. Hey, by the end of all of this, we might actually have enough money to hire the mercenary. Still is a ridiculous amount of money, though. Like, an obscene amount of money.
Good morning, everyone. Come on, let's have a bright and cheerful day.
So that means we just need to head to the Atelier. And start making shit.
Come out, Atelier.
I was totally moved. Drossel, you're so strong. I know, right? Go ahead. Praise me more. No. I used to take sword lessons after all. I'm used to fighting. Wait, a sword? But aren't you using an axe? Yeah, I use axes too. But you took sword lessons, right? I don't get it. Axes and swords aren't all that different. You just swing and slice. Well, axes have a different feel to them because the actual weight is higher up. Depending on the type of axe you're using. If it's like a smaller axe, it'd be more akin to a dagger. But again, still, the dagger, the weight's more towards the hand, while the axe, the weight is on the tip, so. Besides, don't axes seem stronger to you? They're bigger and heavier and better. The best weapon. Objectively. So lately, I've been using my axe more often. I see, just switching on a whim like that. You're definitely something, Drossel. We learned the skill, she learned the skill martial art knowledge.
Now, what to make?
So let's see here. Black tree stone.
What material should I use? Is this okay? Which catalyst? Okay, let's start. I'll put this here. Material set. Alright, it's going well! This goes here! It's time to start making it! Yeah! This is fine!
Alright, so we made that. Alright, so it's just a material. Oh! I'm starting to understand these things a little bit better now. So each one has its main component, and then it has its secondary component. So this has a red component of 20, but it also has a blue component of 10 and a purple component of 15. So its main component, since it's not a dual component thing, its main component is, I'm assuming, nope. Let's look at our item.
Now.
Container. Check our mat. Oh wow, I'm kind of running out of space here. Wait, these are all blue. Okay, so they have a blue component, but they have a secondary... This one has a secondary blue component. Interesting. So the total on the component is the values of all the component values. That made sense, yeah. And I guess each of those values gets added to the overall thing. So we need to start getting rid of materials, because we're running low on space.
Now, what to make? What material should I use?
So this one has red and blue and purple. So, yeah, I was right. So it added values to the red and green. I'm not sure why it added anything to green, though. So this will add more to red. Now these are obviously red, so there's going to add a large amount of red to that.
Is this
Interesting.
okay? Is this okay? Is this okay?
Yeah, so these kind of add up to the same.
Which catalyst should I use? Is this okay? Catalyst. Which catalyst?
And this doesn't have any, we don't have any blue somehow. Wait, I do have blue.
Let's start.
I have 2 blue,
Catalyst. Which catalyst?
and I think I can actually pull this off.
Time to start the synthesis.
So we do that,
I'll put this here.
and that
Ah,
bumps up the blue. Not that I needed to.
this goes here. This goes here. Material set. All right, it's going well. Is this okay? Time to start making it. Yeah, this is fine.
Let's make some more mining bombs. We need to start really focusing on healing.
What material should I use?
So... really want to aim towards that. Good, good.
Is
Okay,
this
yeah, this is it. These are the foods that we want to make.
Which
And I
catalyst
think I
should
can
use?
actually...
Time to start the synthesis. Yeah, this looks good. This goes here.
Nope.
Catalyst. Which catalyst?
Effect level 1. Add recovery up. Ooh. Okay.
Start the synthesis. I'll put this here. Material set. All right, it's going well. This goes here.
So it adds a recovery up to it.
Is this the best? Okay then. Time to make it pretty good.
I don't think that really mattered, though. Trying to think of other things we can make. Leather. We need animal hides for that. And woven cloth. Let's actually just start making stuff.
What material should I use?
Gold potato.
Is this okay? With time to start the synthesis. I'll put this here. This goes here. Material set.
Okay,
catalyst
I
should
really
use?
kind of want thin cloth. Alright.
Is this okay? Catalyst. Time to start the synthesis. Material set. This goes here. I'll put this here. I'll put this here. Is this okay? Time to start making it. Yeah. This is fine.
So we made that. We need more wild cotton. We can't make a dancing plant yet. Our level's too low and we don't have elixir. So just looking at what we haven't made yet. Haven't made an ice bomb. Can't hurt.
What would be best? Is this okay? Is this okay?
It's close. That's probably our
Is
best
this
bet,
okay?
because that gives us the most.
Which catalyst should I use? Time to start the synthesis.
What do I have for blues? So I have that.
This goes here. Material set. I'll put this here. Material set.
Okay, if I just do that, then that works.
Yeah, this looks good. This goes here. All right, it's going well. I'll put this here.
Oh, wow, look at that. We almost got it all the way up. That was good. That was a good choice.
Okay then, time to make it look pretty good.
And we got up to 19, so that's also good. So we're making use of... we need Rident Ore to make that. Damn.
What material
Got lots
should
of
I use?
uni, so... I honestly think I should start getting rid of our low-grade stuff. So we only have, like, the higher-grade stuff.
Is this okay?
And I think I've got some blue.
Catalyst. Which catalyst? Okay, let's start.
5, 6, 10.
This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Material set. Is this the best time to start making it? It's pretty good. Which traits should I choose? Is this okay? All done.
Alright, so far so good. What else haven't we made? We can't make moth cut because we need cotton. We need animal hide for that. We can make pure oil. Let's do that.
What material should I use? Is this which catalyst? Okay, let's start. I'll put this here. Material set. Material set. This goes here. Yeah, this looks good. This goes here. Is this okay then? Time to make. Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, let's make a liquid catalyst.
What material
I'm
should
gonna
I
throw a
use?
scissor shrimp in there.
Is this catalyst. Okay, let's start. I'll put this here. Material set. Material set.
Didn't have enough time to add that extra element to it, unfortunately. That was a good... It was still good. So we need special items for this one. Still need zapping water. We haven't found that. We can make a breezy aroma. Now that we have pure oil. So this gives us a good boost on our blue. This gives us slightly lower, but better on green. So if we add that... Now, was that a good choice or not? Because that seems like a decent choice, too. See, that gives us magic, small. But that only gives us so much. So, we should probably... Let's try that. Okay, so far so good, so good.
Is this okay?
So that gives us a small group of things. Let's try that.
Which catalyst should I use?
Oh, we can bump up our green, oh. Oh! Liquid catalyst is good.
Okay, let's start. Yeah, this looks good. Material set. This goes here. I'll put this here. This goes here. Material set.
Okay, so if we could get, if we could get that with, T-shapes, we'll be fine.
Start making it. Looks pretty good.
It's another healing item to bring with us. Let's make some more rock cookie.
What would be best? Is this okay?
Now we want to increase our green,
Catalyst. Which catalyst?
so we'll take this one.
Time to start the synthesis. This goes here. All right, it's going well. Yeah, this looks good. Material set. Is this okay? Okay then. Time to make. Yeah, this is fine. I'm used to making this now.
Okay, so we made some more rock cookie. Oh,
I thought of a new
and
item.
a new recipe. The Wind God's
Make
Bag.
a new item now. What should I make?
Where? There it is.
What would be
It's a good thing we made that cloth before. Okay, this portable tornado, huh? Not quite.
Is this okay?
That's it. That's not it.
Is this okay? Is this okay?
Hey, Infernox. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. How you doing? I don't sound like you imagined I would. Interesting. How did you imagine I would sound?
Is this okay?
So here's my question. Why is that not...
Is this okay? Is this okay?
Huh, okay.
Is this okay?
It's messing with me. It's not letting me get that final perfect wind.
Catalyst. Which catalyst?
But here's what we could do. Here's what we can do. We can force it with an extra 30% using the Tauntaun. We'll use that one.
Okay,
So, we want to get that line going. And, increases alchemy components of the next material added by 30%. So we need to get that line. And we want it on the yellow.
Material set. This goes here. This goes here. Yeah, this looks good. This goes here.
So we'll take that off. We'll do that.
Material set.
Then that.
Material set.
Go back to that.
Material set.
Then we'll plant that.
All right, it's going well. I'll put this here. Is this the best way?
Huh. Alright. Well, it really did not want to give me that. And now we have a portable tornado. Oh my god, you asshole game. Why? Why are you like this? Why do you do this to me?
What would be best? Is this okay? Catalyst. Which catalyst? Okay, let's start. Yeah, this looks good. Material set.
Just incredibly rude.
Yeah, this looks good. I'll put this here. Is this okay then? Time to yeah. Which traits should I choose? Does this look well done?
Give me that 1 point. There we go.
Yay! I got better at alchemy.
And there was, I forget which one it was that I needed to be level 24. No, it's not leather. It's not the moth cot. Dancing plant, that's the one. So now we just need, we need to make some elixirs. And then we'll be able to make the dancing plant, which I think is just something we drop in the atelier. I mean, just look at all the stuff that we just made. It's pretty awesome. And a little pony jelly just sitting there, smiling, waiting for us to eat it. But we're not going to eat it. What we are going to do is call it there. Thank you so much for coming by
Should I rest?
and watching. I'm not supposed to rest. What the fuck is wrong with me? We're supposed to be saving. That's what we're supposed to do. Alright, so thank you for coming by and watching. And of course, I will see you on the next one. Later.